hopefully tonight in their home finale.
Well, JJ, they will need to bounce back. This is a crucial game for the Wolfpack, almost a must-win situation if they want to host a playoff game. As we look at the standings here, you know, they're right in the middle of the pack at 5-5. They play Minnesota next week, so win tonight and a win over Minnesota would be huge, but they have to handle tonight first.
Without a doubt, as Washington, number 5 seed, the top 6 teams go into the AF1 playoffs, and to be on the players to watch tonight for the Nashville Kats, Malik Honeycutt, 954 receiving yards and 17 touchdowns on the year.
Definitely one of the most exciting players in all of AF1. He has several kick returns for touchdowns. We look at some highlights here. Quarterback Tyler Kulka leading the league with a 67% pass completion percentage, and he finds his receivers all over the field. Target number 1 is Malik Honeycutt. He is a dangerous weapon. Wolfpack secondary is going to have their hands full with him tonight.
And you go on the flip side. You go on the flip side for the Wolfpack, player that has been holding his own since his return, and that's local product Deshaun Williams.
Deshaun, probably the toughest one-on-one matchup in the entire league because of his size. At 6'5", he's able to dominate the smaller defensive backs. We see here a couple of his plays as he gets to the end zone. He's just so physical and hard to match up against. Here we see a quick out. Goes one-on-one against a defender. They can't bring him down, and down he runs down the sideline for an easy touchdown. Since joining the team some weeks back, he has been the driving force of the offense.
Avi Magale returns at quarterback for the Wolfpack. Much needed in his help to keep things in check. It's a big one tonight. It's military night, military appreciation night here at Angel of the Winds Arena, Nashville, Washington. Kats and Pack, an old-fashioned dog and cat fight. Starters and kick are all on the flip side. So glad you're with us. We take time out. It's all coming up next.
You want soft?
Over the boards he goes.
Wrong building.
It is a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls, speed, impact. This game doesn't slow down.
Touchdown, Wolfpack!
It closes in. 8 men, nowhere to run. Hockey speed, football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long.
Clarksville wasn't built quiet, now built loud, built proud, built fire. Built on boots, hit ground, no tire. Built on hearts that don't back down, go higher. No permission, we don't ask that. Keep the door, yeah, we crash that. 48 inches wall, where you at? Running too wide, yeah, you need that. Yeah, no sidelines, ain't no safety. No soft land is gonna save me. You don't watch, nah, you feel me. Whole crowd standing, energy crazy. Show up early, stay late, feel the ground shake. No breaks, hear the sound, that's us. That's us, that's us.
This is not just football. This is speed, intensity, and non-stop action. Welcome to Arena Football 1, where the field is smaller, but the hits are harder, the plays are faster, and every second counts. High-scoring battles, electric atmospheres, and athletes pushing the limit on every snap. No breaks, no mercy. Just football at full throttle. This is where legends ride, and the game never slows down. Arena Football. One fast, fierce, unforgettable. Watch on Home Team Network.
Welcome back to Angel of the Winds Arena. Jim Ring, J.J. Jensen with you as the crowd shuffling in. It is Military Appreciation Night as all veterans and active duty military personnel, they're taking advantage. It is their special day. They get in for free. And crowd shuffling in right now. Coin toss. Nashville won the toss, and they elected to receive.
Well, JJ, this is where it gets dangerous right off the get-go. The Nashville Kats, they'll send Malik Honeycutt back to receive. He is extremely explosive as the kick returner. He's already returned a few kicks for touchdowns this year.
17 receiving touchdowns on the campaign on 954 yards. And setting it up on the tee, Andrew Boyle. Native of Camas, Washington, home of the paper makers of the Greater St. Helens League. Attended Washington State University and then transferred down to Southern Oregon, University of Oregon, Eugene. Here's the run up and a kick, end over end, and we are underway. And it will bounce off the net, the top of the dasher board, and happy youngster down there. He had a small football, but graduated with the real McCoy with the big skin. It will be a touchback for Nashville. They can start their first offensive series on their own 5-yard line.
No, he was pretty stoked. He caught that ball down there. Good for him. Well, Nashville's going to take over. They'll have the ball first, starting from their own 5-yard line. We'll get our first look at Tyler Kulka, one of the best quarterbacks in AF1, leads the league in completion percentage.
Front three for Nashville, Derek Ziegler, along with Jeremy Martin Jr. and Stefan Zabel. And we've got movement, flags fly, and it's going to move the football back half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, Stefan Zabel just a little bit anxious there on the first play of the game.
Desmond Maxwell is the fullback, 6'2", 255, out of Western Kentucky. Fort Wright, Kentucky. Receivers, Malik Honeycutt along with Jordan Gandy from Murray State. The Racers, Honeycutt on the hook. Left to right, outside slot, Kulka on the toss. Out to the far side, that's Kendall Williams. On the toss sweep, short gain.
Yeah, Kendall Williams out of the slot there at 5'7", 155. He's a slithery receiver there. They'll use him on plays like that.
Gain of about 5 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 7. Kulka is out far side beyond the reach. Overshoots his intended receiver and Malik Honeycutt.
Well, the Wolfpack on the back end today, JJ, they're missing Eugene Ford. He is inactive. So look for the Wolfpack's secondary to make adjustments without Eugene out there. One of the big playmakers, Donye Dixon from UNLV, is in.
Mike Padejo out to injury, injured his foot. One of the top sack producers in AF1. Situation 3rd and 7 for the Nashville Kats on their own 7-yard line. Honeycutt on the hook inside slot. Kulka, 5-step drop, airs it out far side. Caught and goes right into the officials' well, the Red Hat well. More than enough for the first down out to the Nashville 22-yard line. That's a reception. Pass and catch of 15 yards.
Yeah, we see the replay there. Kulka, he knows he's under pressure. Rodney Green's coming at him, but Tyler Kulka stands in there, and it's a deep slant to Malik Honeycutt. Acrobatic catch over the Dashers, moves the chains for the Kats, 1st and 10.
Gone to the yo-yo. Williams, Kulka, air it up. Overshoots, blows by the receivers, or blows by the defenders, and gets it right to his man, Kendall Williams, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Nashville Kats from 28 yards out.
And we'll see a replay on that. That'll be Kulka's 46th touchdown pass of the season. Watch the man in motion. You just give him the pump. Defensive back bites on it. Williams blows right by him. Touchdown, Nashville Kats.
Point after touchdown try. Kyle Kaplan out of Notre Dame College. Snap placement, kick is up. Doinked it off the middle. Missed it right. Kick no good.
Well, that's unusual for Mr. Kaplan. He's been deadly all season long, one of the top point scorers in the league. Due to his accuracy and the high-powered offense of the Kats, he gets plenty of opportunities. He'll doink one there off the stanchion that holds the net. Now we've got an opportunity for our Wolfpack. See that replay again. Williams in motion, just a stutter step, straight go route. Nice pump fake there by Tyler Kulka. This Wolfpack secondary, they just have to be so cognizant of where Malik Honeycutt is.
yards on that touchdown pass from Kulka to Williams. 4 plays, 45 yards. Time elapsed, time of possession, 2 minutes and 54 seconds. PAT kick no good to where our first score of the game. Nashville 6 and the Washington Wolfpack nothing. End over end, tight pinwheel. And it will go into the netting, but below that 9-foot crossbar, so it will be a touchback.
And just a reminder out there, if he gets it between the uprights and over that crossbar, it's a deuce. It's 2 points for the kicking team. I saw Kaplan in pregame, JJ. He knocked down a few of those. He's got the leg to do it. This one just short.
Kaplan averages 11 points per game for this Nashville Cats squad. So he is a weapon of epic proportions, and Washington will get things started. 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Avi Magale, a quarterback. Single receivers either side in the slot. Going up on the inside on the yo-yo. Pass on the comeback. Pass is complete to the midfield stripe to Akil Greer. 5 yards on the pass play. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, it's good to see Javi back in there today. He's been out with some injury. He returns. Was playing so well before he had his injury. They're looking for his leadership to get things going for this offense this week.
From the midfield stripe, near side hash mark on the go. Just outside slot, left-hand side. Little dump pass. Avi Magale across the 20. Pass complete to Lambada. Brandon Lambada, 5'10", 185 out of Marist University. And that will go for, we'll call it 8 yards on the pass play. Move the pig, move the chain. 1st down, Washington Wolfpack.
It's been fun watching Brandon Lambada grow into his own, a rookie this year in arena football, and just week by week he's progressively gotten better and become a bigger part of this offense. Well, we're going to have flags on this one, JJ.
Everywhere. Our coverage proudly brought to you by the great folks. Coverage of AF1 here on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by the great folks at Tulalip Resort Casino. Tulalip Resort Casino, QCC, Quilceda Creek Casino, and Tulalip Bingo and Slots. 3 great casinos when all you want is everything. Log on to everythingtulalip.com. A summer concert series from the Tulalip Amphitheater. All summer long. 1st down and 5 for the Wolfpack. Check, left goes to the right. Pass in and out. Actually, the pass was caught by Greer. And that will be a gain, we'll call it 2.
Well, we've seen this Wolfpack offense throughout the season when they utilize those quick hitters to the outside and the run game. Here, Lambada comes in out of the slot. They all take a look at him, and Akil just sets up there, makes the catch, gains a couple of yards.
Greer on the hook on the inside. From slot, pass up to the corner, passes up, in and out, almost picked off. In and out of the hands and drops incomplete. Derek Jones, 6'3", 190-pounder out of Ole Miss.
Nice read by Derek Jones. He's manned up with Deshaun Williams. He lets Williams run free to the middle, and Jones just drops back in coverage there as he helps out. We'll see the replay. Look at him pick up Akil cutting across the back. Nice scouting job there by the Cats, but Jones can't hold on to it. 3rd down for the Wolfpack.
Triangle formation. Far side left. Out on the inside out. Passes up. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown Wolfpack! Deshaun Williams brings it level at 8:30 to go here in the opening frame.
So hard to cover Deshaun down there. Amari Alexander, doing all he can, but he gives up about 7 inches to Deshaun. Watch Deshaun just cut across here, gets physical, pushes away, and Alexander just no match for Deshaun Williams, but few people have been a match for Deshaun, JJ.
Point after touchdown coming up next from the home of Brennan Labana. Andrew Boyle. Snap. Hold is good. Kick is up. Through and through the wickets. Kick is good. We've got a timeout on the field. 8:05 to go here in the first quarter from Angel of the Winds Arena. Our score, Washington Wolfpack 7, Nashville Kats 6. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus. Proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino. Back after this timeout.
The AF1.com.
Over the boards he goes.
The moment it happens.
Touchdown, Oregon Lightning.
The hits, the highlights, the news that shakes the league. It's already here. This isn't yesterday's story. This is right now. The AF1.com is your inside line to everything Arena Football 1. The AF1.com. Don't hear about it later.
My grandfather, Maurice Nieder, lived in Belgium during World War II and was desperate to escape Hitler's invasion. Using his gold coin collection, Maurice negotiated safe passage to America on a clipper ship for him and his family. My name is Charles Nieder. We've owned Bayside Coin and Jewelry for over 33 years. As one of just a few gold buyers in the state, recommended by the U.S. Mint, you can trust us to buy or sell your gold and silver.
Visit Bayside Coin and Jewelry in Bellingham.
My grandfather, Maurice Nieder, lived in Belgium during World War II and was desperate to escape Hitler's invasion. Using his gold coin collection, Maurice negotiated safe passage to America on a clipper ship for him and his family. My name is Charles Nieder. We've owned Bayside Coin and Jewelry for over 33 years. As one of just a few gold buyers in the state, recommended by the U.S. Mint, you can trust us to buy or sell your gold and silver.
Visit Bayside Coin and Jewelry in Bellingham.
Welcome back to Angel of the Winds Arena. Washington Wolfpack. Scoring summary on the last drive. 5 plays, 30 yards. Time of possession, 2 minutes, 1 second. Capped off at the 30-yard drive with a 10-yard touchdown pass from Avi Magale to Deshaun Williams. And the PAT kick by Andrew Boyle was good. Boyle with the boot on the kickoff. He'll be returned 6 yards deep, brought out to the numbers 5, 10, 15, and pinned to the dasher boards. Honeycutt on the return. It'll be 1st and 10, Nashville on her own 16.
Yeah, we see this replay here. Looks, well, I'm really surprised. Number 55, DeJohn Walden, he got away with a pretty blatant hold down there that would have helped the Wolfpack coverage, but I guess the referees, they can't see everything. A break for the Cats. They'll take over at the 16.
The second offensive series for the near side hash mark left. Out on the yo-yo inside slot. Kalka, pass out far side. Pass complete at the 19-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain. It'll make it 2nd down and 7. Kendall Williams out of Lawrence Tech, 5'7", 155.
Yeah, he just goes about 3 yards, just quick out route to the sideline. You can see why Tyler Kolka has such a high completion percentage, puts it right on the money.
Kolka, three-step drop, pass up the middle, over the midfield stripe into Washington Wolfpack territory.
That BK Smith just comes off the line, runs down the field, and just sits down, turns around. Kolka hits him right in the numbers. Look at BK work here, just right in the middle of the field on the Wolf.
Nine yards on the pass play, 1st and 10, Nashville on the Washington 22-yard line. Toss out to the far side right. Desmond Maxwell at a WKU. The hill topper crosses the 20 down to the Washington Wolfpack 19-yard line for a gain. We'll call it 3 yards. 2nd down and a long 6, short 7.
But much like the Wolfpack, you'll see the Cats utilize the rush. Desmond Maxwell, one of the top running backs in the league for yardage. Big fella there, just rumbles around the right side, positive yards.
4th play of the drive coming up for the Cats. Big hook by Honeycutt. Inside slot, Kolka pass up to the near side, pass complete across 15 to 12. Wrestled down to about the Washington 7-yard line. BK Smith once again from Valdosta State, 5'10", 185. 12 yards on the pass play.
Yeah, BK, he runs down the field, and Honeycutt's running a route behind him, so the defensive back on BK kind of fades back so he can help out on Honeycutt, and BK gets wide open.
Honeycutt gets it up a little tighter. Out on the hook, left to right. Kendall Williams go outside slot. Handoff up the middle, across the 5 and down to the Wolfpack 4-yard line. Gain of about 3.
Cats pretty balanced offense this season. Like I said, they're not afraid to rush the football. When you've got big Desmond Maxwell, 6'2", 255, carrying the ball, more often than not, you're going to gain positive yards.
4:40 to go, first quarter. Washington 7, Nashville 6. Honeycutt on the dual slot, setting up on the inside. He'll take the handoff. Honeycutt will go into the end zone. Touchdown, Nashville Cats. Short work.
Well, that's why I said earlier, JJ, Malik Honeycutt is fun to watch. He can score in a number of different ways, and here he gets the handoff and runs it in, goes in motion, comes back, just hands it off over the right side. You have to respect his route running. People just fall back, give him a step, and Malik had all kinds of room.
Nashville 12, Washington 7, point after touchdown try. Kick is up, kick is good by Kyle Kaplan. Stoppage in play with 4:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Nashville 13, Washington 7. We take a timeout from Angel of the Winds Arena. Coverage of AF1 football here on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino. Wherever you want, when all you want is everything, log on to everythingtulalip.com. Back after this timeout.
All right, look over there. There's a woman in a white tank top, her name is Brianna. She needs to hear you all howl. Ready on the count of 3. She needs to hear you all howl. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Brianna, was that loud enough for you? No, louder. 2, 3.
Excellent, apparently we're going to stay right here on this one. Wolfpack, they're on the road next Saturday in Duluth, Minnesota at AMSOIL Arena to take on the Minnesota Monsters. Final regular season game of the campaign.
Well, all the pressure today is on the Wolfpack. It's almost a must-win. If they were to lose, they'd need for Minnesota to drop a game and for Michigan for them to have hopes for that home field advantage. a win today would go a long ways, and then a win next week would wrap it up for sure. But, you know, not as important of a game for the Cats as it is for the Wolfpack today. And so far, you know, Nashville's had the ball twice, 2 touchdowns. Washington's had it once. They've scored a touchdown, and arena football is all a game of possessions. Try to get a 4 and out and get the ball back. But the Nashville offense looking very efficient here today, and as a Wolfpack rooter, you probably don't want to see that, JJ.
Say, friends, connect with us. No, definitely don't. Connect with us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, also known as Twitter. Search Washington Wolfpack. Log on to our website at WashingtonWolfpack.com. We look forward to having you join us next season. We can be a proud sponsor and supporter. Reach out to us. Our website at WashingtonWolfpack.com. Jim Brigg, JJ Jensen with you here on Fox 13 Plus, streaming on YouTube at Arena Football 1. You can catch all the live and all the archives, all the games in Arena Football 1. Want to get scores, stats, stories, and more? Log on to the AF1.com, TheAF1.com.
Now let's give a hello to all the folks listening down in the great state of Texas. It's amazing to me how many people that I hear from or talk to that I know are in the state of Texas that watch the Washington Wolfpack. Of course, several players on this team are from Texas, so I guess that's a natural thing to have a lot of people down there in Texas watching the Wolfpack game. So welcome aboard, everybody down there in Texas, and to my own friends in San Antonio and Lubbock. Hopefully see you guys soon. Here we go. Wolfpack going to get the ball back. Byron Edwards back to return. Kyle Kaplan going to kick it off.
High boot, and it will be caught at the back. Brought out 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, midfield, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the crib he goes. Coast to coast with the most. 50-yard. Kickoff return. Touchdown Wolfpack. We're level at 13. Point out for touchdown next.
Wow, Byron Edwards really wanted to bring this back. He had his back all the way against the wall. He gets great blocking down the field by his teammates and takes it to the house.
Run. Edwards. Touchdown Wolfpack. 13 aside.
And we mentioned Malik Honeycutt, one of the best return guys in AF1. Byron Edwards is right up there with him. Both of them are electric in the return game.
Lombardo to hold. Boyle the boot. Snap placement. Kick is up. Kick is blocked. And recovered by Nashville. Amos Coleman, the third from Texas A&M Kingsville. 5'10", 185. Get a look at this.
Yeah, Byron just blows by everybody.
Skirt.
Putting some moves on. Getting some help downfield there.
He need to be doing the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Ain't no half stepping all the way to the crib. 50 yards for Byron Edwards. And we are tied up. 3:28 to go here in the first. Washington Wolfpack 13, Nashville Cats 13.
So important for every time Nashville scores to the Wolfpack to answer. And we go back many, many weeks ago, JJ. It's been a couple of months when these two teams first met, when the Wolfpack went on the road. 45-3, the Cats were able to handle them. This is a completely different offense than what the Cats went up against, and a defense that has galvanized and matured and come together. Even though Michael Badegio and Eugene Ford are out today, they've added some pieces along the way. This isn't the same Wolfpack team the Cats played several weeks ago.
Correct. Way back early in the season.
In fact, I don't think Javier Magali played in that game either, and Deshaun Williams didn't either. Nope. So Brandon Lombardo, he's really grown and matured over that time. There's a lot of changes, and the Cats are in for a fight today.
Nothing like an old-fashioned dog and cat fight.
Absolutely.
Has the run up in the boot. Boyle. Kick will bounce off the middle. It's a free ball. And wrapped up, just crossing the line of scrimmage.
Amari Alexander just running for his life down there, and I think he might have got face masked, and one of the Wolfpack might have got away with it, but great job by Alexander here to play this off the crossbar. Honeycutt can't get to it. Amari runs over and grabs it and tries to make something out of nothing. He's just swarmed, gets it out of the end zone. And
trying to make chicken salad out of chicken stuff.
Yep.
It's 1st and 10 for Nashville on their own 2-yard line. 13-13 as we approach the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Slot on the yo-yo. Kolka, pocket, airs it out far side. Pass caught the 10, 15. Shakes off one tackle, gets wrapped around on the other. More than enough for a first down to the Cats' own 18-yard line.
With Jordan Gandy, I don't know how he got so wide open. Maybe we'll see a replay on that, but Gandy was all along the dashers by himself. He just almost got forgot about over there. Good play for the Cats to get out of the shadow of the goalpost.
1st and 10 Cats on their own 18-yard line. Kolka, 3-step drop, pass up far side. Step for step. Pass goes incomplete. There, Tyler B.J. Smith was the intended receiver.
Now he really wanted to hit the home run with Smith. Good coverage there by the Wolfpack. 2 minutes to go in the first.
Second and 10 for the Nashville Cats. 2 receivers near side left. And on the yo-yo, Honeycutt, inside slot. Kolka, 3-step drop, pass up far side. Pass in and out of the hands and falls to the turf, incomplete. Malik Honeycutt, the intended receiver.
Well, Honeycutt had the footsteps of Byron Edwards and the wall he was closing in on. It's going to be a tough catch for Honeycutt to try to make. Just comes across on a kind of a bit of a deep slant there. He's trying to catch the ball while running into the wall and having Byron Edwards zooming down on him. I think that was Tawan Buckley was the other guy coming at him. Not an easy task. 3rd down.
B.K. Smith in the motion. Kolka up the middle, pass out far side. Pass is caught at the Washington 19-yard line by B.K. Smith. More than enough for the first down.
Well, Kolka has gone to B.K. Smith early and often here today, JJ. Wolfpack secondary doing a solid job on containing Malik Honeycutt, the league's leading receiver. BK stepping up into that role here in this game.
Motion, B.K. Smith, pass up to the near side, taking the dasher boy, ball is loose, fumble, and the Wolfpack recover. First turnover of the ball game, and it belongs to the Dogs of Prey.
Yeah, Donye Dixon, he puts the hit on, and Micaiah Lee comes away with it. See, Grady gets his ball against the wall. Donye gets in there and punches it away. I think that's Micaiah Lee that jumped on it. Big break for the Wolfpack here early.
They'll start this offensive series, 1st and 10 on their own 11-yard line.
First big play we've seen from Donye Dixon, the running rebel from UNLV.
And that will look to be the last play to end the first quarter. 15 minutes elapsed. We've got a fun one in hand here in the Great Pacific Northwest. Our score after 1 quarter of play: Washington Wolfpack 13, Nashville Cats 13. This is AF1 football on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino.
He's already flying.
This is Arena Football 1.
Full speed at the snap.
The ball never dies.
Man, you can't defend that speed.
He's already at full speed before the snap.
Blink and you miss him.
You're not chasing him, you're surviving him.
He's gone just like that.
By the time you react, full speed, full chaos. He's gone. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
This is not just football. This is speed, intensity, and non-stop action. Welcome to Arena Football 1, where the field is smaller, but the hits are harder, the plays are faster, and every second counts. High-scoring battles, electric atmospheres, and athletes pushing the limit on every snap. No breaks, no mercy. Just football at full throttle. This is where legends ride, and the game never slows down. Arena Football. One fast, fierce, unforgettable. Watch on Home Team Network.
Starting second quarter action here in the Dan Angel the Wins Arena. JJ Jensen with you here on Fox 13 Plus and streaming on YouTube at Arena Football 1. Coming off a fumble recovery by Washington. Wolfpack start on their own 11. On the angle on the inside. Magalay passes up. It's caught. Akil Greer across the 20 and pinned to the dasher boards on the Washington 24-yard line.
What a great route by AG3 here. Great route here. Look at him. He comes in motion. Just nice little pick there by Deshaun Williams. Akil gets out to the dasher. Have hits him. First down, Wolfpack.
1st and 10 for Washington on their own 24. Outside slot, swing pass out far side. It's Deshaun Williams, midfield. Twisted across the 20 at the numbers and down at the Nashville 19-yard line. Be a gain of 7, second down and 3.
Look like Derek Maxwell has to make a business decision here when Deshaun's coming downhill at him. And Amos Coleman, both of them. You see Deshaun coming at you, and you got to think about, do I really want to try to hit this guy?
From the Cats 19-yard line. Two receivers far side right on the hook inside slot left. Lombada. Magalay airs it up far side. Overshoots his intended receiver. Pass goes incomplete. Brandon Lombada. Sure-handed young man out of Marist University. That one was just a little beyond his reach. Makes it 3rd down and 3. Again, the top 6 teams. That's 6 teams in the standings make it to the AF1 playoffs. Number 1 and number 2 seeds will have a bye. Number 6 seed will be playing the number 3 seed. 5 will travel to the number 4 seed. Magalay, pass out far side, pass complete to the Nashville 15-yard line. More than enough for a first down of 4 yards. Greer
I didn't almost recognize Akil Greer, JJ. What happened to the lime green Ricky Henderson gloves that he had been wearing?
Oh, goodness golly.
You could spot him so
green
easy.
Neon.
Yeah, well, a little bit of both maybe. He's gone back to a more conventional color there, and sure-handed receiver with the first down.
First and 10, Wolfpack on the Nashville 15-yard line. Ball on the far side, hash mark. Deshaun Williams go inside slot. Out on the go, pass up Magalay. It's up, batted around, and it goes into the stands. Pass incomplete. Two Nashville defenders right there on the cover. And Ezra Thibodeau, 6'3", 275 out of Texas A&M Kingsville. And Omari Alexander from Western Kentucky at 5'10" and 190 pounds. It's 2nd and 10 for Washington.
A good job on the route here by Alexander. Williams, the much bigger receiver, and Javi throws it high for Williams to go get it. And Alexander, he elevates and gets a hand in there and knocks it away. 2nd down.
Deshaun Williams go outside slot. In the motion, Magalay in trouble, shakes off one, runs into his own man. He's loose.
Go
15,
Javi.
10, 5 numbers. Head to the house. Yes, sir. Touchdown, Wolfpack. 15 yards out. And the Dogs approve. Take the lead. 19-13. 11:38 remaining here in the second quarter. Point after touchdown next.
Welcome back, Javi Magalay drops back, nobody there, he climbs the pocket, he's looking, there's nowhere to go. He sees plenty of green and takes off. Another rushing touchdown for Javi Magalay. Welcome back, Javi. JJ, he's really showing no ill effects. You wouldn't think he's missed a game at all.
He looks on point indeed.
Above all else, good decision not to throw that into coverage.
Snap placement kick is up by Andrew Boyle, chewing through the wickets. Kick is good. And we have a timeout on the field. 11:15 remaining, second quarter from Angel of the Winds Arena here in Everett, Washington. Our score, Washington Wolfpack 20, Nashville Kats 13. This is the AF1 on Fox 13+, proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino.
Here we go again. That's going to leave a mark.
This is Arena Football 1.
This is what AF1 is all about.
The ball never dies.
He flipped over the wall and hung on.
The wall is waiting.
This is Arena Football 1.
No sideline.
He got lit up by the wall.
That's going to leave a mark.
No way out.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
Because in here, the ball never dies.
Every dream starts with a chance. A chance to build something bigger than yourself, bigger than the game. For this team, this city, and every kid watching in this game, this is where it begins. Under these lights, in front of this community, dreams are becoming reality. This is Oceanside Bombers football.
Scoring summary on the last drive, 6 plays, 39 yards, capped off by a 15-yard quarterback keeper run by Javi Magalay for a touchdown. Boyle with a PAT kick, good. It's Washington 20, Nashville 13. Here's the run up in the kick by Boyle. Tied in over, and it's going to get returned for the back of the dasher boards just off the angle. Brought out 5, 10. Trying to find a blocker. 15, and dropped at the numbers right there. Malik Honeycutt.
Yeah, Brandon Lombada on the special teams down there making the tackle.
And having a challenge getting over the dasher boards for the Wolfpack. Looks to be a new player. Keanu Miloto, 6'2", 290-pounder, the Bronco for Boise State on that Smurf turf.
Yeah, coming in to play some defensive line. I saw on the sideline over here, Mike Badejo, one of the leading league leaders in sacks, who's out with a foot injury. Coaching everybody up on the sideline. I saw him talking with Rodney Green over there and Isaiah Pettick. Still involved in the game, trying to help his teammates with all of his knowledge down there.
Ball in the near side hash mark out on the go outside of slot. Toss out the Honeycutt on the far side, bypasses 1-2 tacklers. Still on the move and will get wrestled down to the Nashville 20-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, make it 2nd and 5.
Dante Reed just playing center field right there in the middle. Good containment by the Wolfpack, trying to pursue Honeycutt. Dante just anchors down, waits for him to come back, and gets the tackle. Dante been so versatile this year, playing linebacker, the Mac, the Jack, all across the front of the D line.
Williams in the motion on the yo-yo. Kulka near side pass, complete the Honeycutt on the Washington 15-yard line, tripped up, forward progress down to the Wolfpack 14-yard line. 16 yards on the pass play. 1st and 10, Nashville.
Let's see on the replay, Honeycutt just running up the dashers, turns. Nice timing route there. Tyler Kulka just throws it right at his back shoulder, and Honeycutt just turns. The ball is right there. 1st down for the Nashville Cats.
Going to make it 17 yards on the pass play. 1st and 10, Nashville on the Wolfpack 13-yard line. Maxwell trying to get over the corner. Ball is loose. Fumble. Mishandled. And an opportunity for Nashville getting it on top of the Cats. Touchdown, Nashville. Jeremy Martin Jr., 6'4", 345-pounder out of Limestone University.
Well, the defense knocks it away from Maxwell. The ball's loose. And sometimes, as you know, JJ, it's hard to contain that little thing. Micaiah Lee, usually sure-handed, tries to get his mitts on it. It's bouncing all around, and Martin jumps on it. Tough break there for the Wolfpack.
Here's Jones on the hold. Kick is up. No good.
Kyle Kaplan misses his 2nd point after. That's a rarity.
Let's break away. 9:05 remaining here in the 2nd quarter from Angel of the Winds Arena in Everett. Our score, Washington Wolfpack 20, Nashville Cats 19. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino. Back at the desk.
This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Nashville cutting into the Washington Wolfpack lead. 3 plays, 35 yards on the scoring summary. A fumble recovery by Jeremy Martin Jr. in the end zone. 13 yards for the Nashville touchdown, and the PAT kick was no good. Here's the kickoff, and it'll be returned. 6 yards deep in the end zone, brought out. Shake off on the spin. 5-10. Byron Edwards will get loose to the far side. 5-10 to the number. So taken down on the Washington 12-yard line. Byron Edwards, Texas Southern. 5'10", 180-pounder.
You know, Byron leads the league in interceptions with 9, but we've got to see him electrify this crowd with his kick returning prowess. Right there, it looks like he's going to be stuck down around the 1 or the 2, and he's able to spring it out to the 12-yard line. Pretty good return considering the good coverage that the Cats had.
He got about as many yards laterally as he did forward. But progress made nonetheless. 1st and 10 for Washington on their own 12-yard line, out on the hook. Inside slot with a stack receivers on the near side. Swing pass complete. Was that a backwards pass? But it was ball is loose. Recovered by Lombarda across the 20 to 15 in the Nashville territory. Oh my!
Yeah, the official thought it was a backwards pass. We'll see the replay from this angle.
It
does look like it went backwards, and then Lombarda picks it up and takes off. Great heads-up play by Brandon Lombarda.
Credit that.
They're going to challenge it. The red flag comes in, JJ, is Nashville. Darren Arbit, their longtime head coach, he wants them to take a look at that. He doesn't think it went backwards, but on the initial play, the snap was from the 12.
If the ball bounces on the ground, but it's passed backwards.
Yep, it's a live ball.
Yeah.
So let's see. But, you know, Darren Arbit, he's right down there by the play. He had a pretty good look at it. We'll see. It doesn't hurt, I guess, for them to challenge it and see what the officials have to say. Everybody breaks off and goes their own way.
But they're penalizing it. The ball was spotted. Ball was spotted on Washington's own 15-yard line.
What is going on with this?
That ain't right. Unless it was a penalty that was called. We didn't see. I'll say
under review.
They call it incomplete.
Ball snapped from the 12,
but
he does throw it backwards. He's at, that throws obviously backwards. There must have been a penalty somewhere that we
weren't privy to. Goes there,
or they're just going to call it incomplete.
They call it 2nd and 10 from the 7-yard line. Pass up top. Magalay, pass complete. Midfield! Taken to the Nashville boards. Akil Greer.
AG3.
Move the chains. 1st and 10. Washington
he
on
takes
a play
a
of 17 yards.
Great catch. He takes a lick on the boards. Nice play from behind by Amos Coleman III, but Akil holds on. Now they come back at Williams.
Deshaun Williams on the quick reception. And a flag thrown at the end of the play. We may have had a little bit extracurricular activity.
Well, the incomplete pass doesn't seem to hurt. Even the big gain gets negated, but the Wolfpack come right back out with 2 more sizable plays that get them down to where Lombarda would have been.
Personal foul called on Jake Oliphant for Washington.
And Deshaun Williams uses his power. There's 2 guys trying to haul him down. Here comes 3 more. Now they're calling the personal foul on Oliphant, saying he hit him from behind. I don't know that was worthy of a personal foul. Did not appear to be that malicious in the replay. Jake's just hustling down, trying to make a play to help out Deshaun with a block. Referee saw it different, I guess.
So that will move the football back to the midfield stripe. Situation will be 2nd and 12 from the 25.
The good thing for the Wolfpack, we have not called the name of Jaquan Artis, the defensive lineman for Nashville. He leads the league in sacks. He is just a beast. 9 sacks. He's number 2 in the AFL with 9 sacks, and he has not been able to get to Javi Magali, and that's good news for the Wolfpack. You see big number 0 there on the line, the sack machine. Done a really good job of containing Jaquan here this afternoon.
6'3", 253 out of Lenoir Ryan University. 2nd and 12 for Washington from midfield. Near side hash mark to receivers on the far side. Out on the go, swing pass, far in and out of the hands, incomplete. Trying to connect with Akil Greer once again.
Looked like Javi just had to get rid of that in a hurry. Timing was a little discombobulated there. Had to throw it quickly, and therefore it was low.
Just over 6 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. 2019, Washington with the leather in the lead. Swing pass, Magalay, far side pass complete at the 20. And forward progress stopped at the 17-yard line. Greer on the reception. We'll call it 7 yards. On the pass from Magalay to Greer.
Akil Greer, not just a big play receiver, but a great possession receiver.
Line to gain for the Wolfpack is the Nashville 14-yard line. Inside slot in motion. Labata passes up, passes in and out, and it is intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted by Omari Alexander, the Hilltopper from West Kentucky on the pick.
Javi just trying to throw that to Lambada's back shoulder. We'll see it again. Lambada, the motion man, digs the middle. Look, that's where he's going. Good defensive play right there by Amari Alexander to regain his footing and cut in front.
And we have a timeout on the field. Let's take it. 5:29 remaining second quarter. Washington Wolfpack 20, Nashville Kats 19. Proudly presented by Tulalip Resort Casino. This is the AF1 on Fox 13+.
This is Arena Football 1.
Unbelievable!
The ball never dies.
This is Arena Football 1.
8 men.
Hey, you're going to remember that one.
Nowhere to run.
Only an AF1.
Hockey speed.
Another one.
Football violence.
Unbelievable!
Small field.
Welcome to the wall.
Big collisions.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged. 0 to 60. Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now. This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
Omari Alexander for Nashville. Intercepting and Avi Magalay passing the end zone. So Nashville will start 1st and 10 on their own 5-yard line. Kolka up the middle. Pass batted down, incomplete. Jordan Gandy, the intended receiver out of Murray State.
Good play by Byron Edwards over the middle, lay out on that. That was dangerous there as Kulka didn't see Kendall Williams, who came down the seam wide open.
Here's that hash mark, head on the yo-yo. Williams.
Now the normally sure-handed Jordan Gandy can't haul that one in, it's incomplete. Wolfpack, JJ, seem like they're really bringing the intensity today. It's there.
This is a very huge game. You know, last home game of the season. A lot of youngins, a lot of veterans, active duty personnel here. Some have watching this game for the first time. Line the game for Nashville's their own 15-yard line. Kulka, 1 yard deep in the end zone, passes up, caught in the middle of the field at the 20, midfield, 20, 15, 10, 5, the hesitation, and ends up getting stopped shy of the goal line, the Washington 2-yard line. Jordan Gandy on the reception.
Well, Gandy just had a drop. They go back to him here. Honeycutt and Williams, they ran the routes that opened up the middle of the field, up the field to the outside, and the soft underbelly was where Gandy cuts through, and it's a huge gain.
43 yards.
I appreciate the fact he just dropped one, and Kulka comes right back to him, full confidence in Jordan Gandy.
First and goal for the Cats on the Washington 3-yard line. Kulka up the middle. He'll break the plane and into the end zone. Touchdown, Nashville Cats. Quarterback keeper, Kulka.
Well, Javi Magali put one in on the ground, so Tyler Kulka says, why not? Black shirts all around him. Just good forward lean there by Tyler Kulka to get into the end zone.
Nashville takes the lead right back at 25-20. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. On the hold, Josh Jones. Kyle Kaplan. Kick up. Kick is good. We have a stoppage in play. We're staying right here with 2:53 to go here in the second quarter. Nashville Cats 26, Washington Wolfpack 20. Jim Ring, JJ Jensen with you here on Fox 13 Plus and streaming on YouTube at Arena Football 1.
Well, Kaplan put that one into the upper deck. One of the kids got it, and the Cats wanted it back, and the young man in the upper deck made a heck of a throw all the way down to about the 5. That's about a 40-yard pass that kid made from up there.
Easily.
Does somebody have a contract for that youngster?
But Sir Isaac Newton theory of gravity.
But that might have helped, but that's a pretty good throw from up there. Well, plenty of time left on the clock here for the Wolfpack to answer. They trail by 6.
We'll get you a scoring summary in just a moment.
Byron Edwards makes that lonely walk to the back of the end zone to return the kick. His lead block in front of him is going to be Brandon Lambada.
Scoring summary, 4 plays, 45 yards. Time of possession, 2 minutes, 26 seconds, capped off with a 2-yard quarterback keeper by Tyler Kulka. And the PAT kick by Kaplan. Fans got thunder sticks on the way into the building. There's the kickoff end over end. It'll bounce off the middle. Be brought out 4 yards deep and out. Met up at the 3-yard line. Edwards.
Oh, Mari Alexander said, hello.
How you doing?
Man, looked like Byron was going to have a little bit of a lane there. It was quickly filled right there by Amari Alexander. It's such a shallow drop off of that net. Byron does a good job sticking with it. Lambada gets a good block right there. Byron tries to get to the lane.
Had that headhunter at the trailer.
Yep, Alexander meets him in the hole. Washington will take over from their 3-yard line. Still plenty of time to go, JJ.
As we approach 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half, and there's also the 1-minute warning forthcoming. 2 receivers, far side right. Deshaun Williams will go in the motion. Short inside slot. Flag thrown on the play. I believe it's going to be on the defense. Pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands of a little official as he's got the white stripes all the way around on his black hat, black baseball cap. Actually, it was the down marker.
Maybe he was sitting there. I don't think he knew that ball was coming at him. It might have hit him in the chest, but he's okay over there. Brings up 2nd down.
We got to find out
see what the penalty is. Yeah,
exactly.
They're talking about it, and we're discussing what happened. It came in right away. It's obviously a line infraction. Looks like they're going to decline.
Let's find out.
For some reason, we can't pick up the referee's mic here tonight.
Well, the DJ is supposed to kill the music.
Second and 10 here. They declined the penalty. Ball still on the 3.
2 receivers, make it 3 now on the go, far side on the dashboards. Magalay will air it up, high floater. Top passes up, it's incomplete. It's inadvertent contact. There's no flags.
Yeah, they just tripped over each other's feet.
They did. Feet got caught up. Get a look at this one more time.
Javi just dropped straight back under pressure. There's Artis coming at him from behind. Javi just wasn't able to get as much into that as he wanted with Jaquan Artis coming at him from the backside. He could feel that pressure. Had there been no pressure, JJ, he could have thrown that a little bit farther, I'm sure.
In motion on short slot right side. Magalay in trouble. He'll spin it, passes up beyond the reach of the intended receiver. Brendan Lambada.
Well, now we're seeing this defensive line of the Nashville Cats start to get some pressure. Artis from the outside, coming right up the middle. Dejon Walden, not a lot of space.
We have arrived at the 1-minute warning, 60 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Our score, Nashville Cats 26, Washington Wolfpack 20. Let's take time out. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus, proudly presented by Tulalip Resort Casino. Back after this timeout.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The scoreboard doesn't rest.
This is Arena Football 1.
New cities.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
New chaos.
This is why you tune in.
New rivalries.
Unbelievable. The scoreboard is on tilt.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
This is not just football. This is speed, intensity, and non-stop action. Welcome to Arena Football 1, where the field is smaller, but the hits are harder, the plays are faster, and every second counts. High-scoring battles, electric atmospheres, and athletes pushing the limit on every snap. No breaks, no mercy. Just football at full throttle. This is where legends ride, and the game never slows down. Arena football. One fast, fierce, unforgettable. Watch on Home Team Network.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The scoreboard.
So the Wolfpack are going to attempt a field goal. Andrew Boyle, where it's spotted, it would be from 62 yards out, but there is one man to return in the event that this kick is short. Kick away. It will take a bounce, picked up, mishandled, and brought up to the 15-yard line. Working on the near side. Up the middle and taken down at near the midfield stripe. Couldn't get away. In Omari Alexander, beg your pardon, but a flag thrown on the play on the Nashville 23.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a hold against Nashville. Somebody in the middle of the field had a handful. Oh, blindside block. Well, I thought for sure it was going to be that hold in the middle of the field there. Somebody ripping at the jersey of Giovanni Williams. 46 seconds to go. His defense really needs to get the chin straps on and get a stop here and then get the ball to start the second half. Or they'll kick it away to start the second half. So you don't want to give up a touchdown here.
No, you don't. 26-20 Nashville, leather in lead of 6. 46 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On the motion. Malik Honeycutt on the hook. Kalka airs it up over the middle. In and out of a defender's hands and right into the hands of Malik Honeycutt. Touchdown, Nashville Kats.
Oh my goodness. Donye Dixon gets a hand on it. Goes right through his hands, it looks like. Let's take a look on the replay. Honeycutt just running the go route. Donye goes up. Oh, yeah. He little over his shoulder, tried to reach back and catch it. Good try by Donye. He can't help that it bounced up and Honeycutt got it.
Bounced in the wrong direction, right in the hands of Honeycutt. Point after touchdown try. Snap placement, kick is up. Kick is good by Kyle Kaplan. We stay right here. We've got 39 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Nashville Kats 33, Washington Wolfpack 20. AF1 football here on Fox 13 Plus. Proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino. 3 casinos, 1 great place. Tulalip Resort Casino, Quilceda Creek Casino, and Tulalip Bingo and Slots. When all you want is everything. And check out their website for the Tulalip Amphitheater Summer Concert Series. They got some great shows coming through the summer. Log on to everythingtulalip.com. JJ with you here on Fox 13 Plus. KZJO TV. Seattle, Tacoma, Everett. Catch the wonderful folks at Fox 13 with Good Day Seattle. It all starts weekdays at 5 a.m. John Hoppersad, Maria Garcia, kick off the morning at 5 a.m. Abby Oconee into the mix as well. Then Brian McMillan with weather. Traffic with Adam Gerke. Aaron Mayofsky and Bill Wixie take you all the way up and through the morning. Get informed, educated, and entertained. Good Day Seattle on KCPQ Fox 13. So kick goes out of bounds, and it will be a touchback. Ball will be spotted on the Washington Wolfpack 20-yard line. Ball went over the dasher boards, but shy of the goal line.
Bit of a break there for the Wolfpack. Unless Byron Edwards was able to rip off a great return. This is good field position, so 39 seconds to go from the 20.
Down double digits at 33-17 to 20. Don't forget, Nashville will be, actually, it'll be Washington that will be receiving the kickoff to start the second half. And we've got a timeout on the field.
Yeah, J.R. Wells wants to take a look at something here. It's not a must-score situation, but it sure would be nice to get some points back on this one, so they want to talk it over there.
So let's get a gander at the schedule for this week number 13 of Arena Football 1. Tomorrow in Beaumont, Texas, the host Renegades welcome the defending Arena Bowl champion Albany Firebirds. 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Kentucky, the Barrels roll on to the land of 10,000 lakes in Duluth, Minnesota to square off with the Minnesota Monsters on Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Out on the hook, outside, inside slot. On the delay, whistles blow, flags fly. I think we got a false start on the offense. False start on Washington.
That Kentucky-Minnesota game should be interesting. The Kentucky quarterback, Darrell Overstreet Jr., just signed a couple days ago with the BC Lions of the CFL, so that leaves a gaping hole for that Barrel offense. See what they can do against the Minnesota Monsters. It's cool to see Darrell Overstreet Jr., though, get a shot in the CFL. He's had a good year.
So 1st and 10 for Washington on their own 15-yard line. 3 receivers on the far side right. Deshaun Williams on the motion, outside slot. Magalay in trouble. Miscommunication. Feet got caught up from underneath and ends up getting dropped.
Well, I don't know who's going to get credit for the sack, JJ. There were 4 people there. They just came, and to get that out of a timeout has got to be frustrating for Javi and Coach Wells for that to happen. They just call a timeout, and then let's see the replay here. Yeah, Javi feeling pressure from the backside from Malik McDowell, then tries to step up into the pocket into a sea of white jerseys. See from the back edge here.
Getting beat, got beat on the right side.
Well, in all fairness, looks like they got beat on every side.
Yes, front, back, and sideways.
The jailbreak rush, and Washington had a hard time with that.
Malik McDowell first to get there, 6'6", 295-pounder, the Spartan of Michigan State. 2nd down and 22 for the Wolfpack on their own 8-yard line. Williams in motion, short slot. Magalay wrapped up and taken to the turf. Will end up being a loss of 1.
Roderick Perry that time gets a big mitt on Javi. Can't get away from him.
From South Carolina State, 6'2" and 310 pounds as we're inside of 30 seconds remaining here in the first half.
On a bull rush, and Javi gets away around the edge, but Perry just reaches out and puts that big glove on him and pulls him down from behind. Excellent work there from Roderick Perry. 3rd down in what looks like forever with 24 seconds to go here, JJ.
3rd and a bunch, 3rd and 22. On the backside of the Bosch red zone. 38 yards from pay dirt. Down double digits. Wolfpack break out of huddle. Williams and Lambada. Near side left. Akil Greer winds up in a yo-yo. Straight out, goes inside slot. Magalay, pressured, pass short, incomplete. Defender nearest the football, Derek Jones out of Ole Miss, 6'3", 190. And we've got an injured player down for Nashville in the middle of the end zone. 20 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Nashville Cats 33, Washington Wolfpack 20.
Well, that was Andrew McBride in for quarterback on that play, the recent signing from Beaumont. Andrew hasn't played in about a month. He's playing pretty good for Beaumont. Came to Washington this week, getting some play time here, needs to get some reps in. Can't tell who is down for Nashville. The way he grabbed the back of his leg, it would appear to be a cramp at first indicator. Looks like that might be Malik McDowell, JJ.
It is Malik.
Yeah, I think it's just a
McDowell.
cramp there, the way he grabbed his hamstring. He's coming to the sideline slowly, but 20 seconds to go, and the Wolfpack looking at 4th down. Need to get some yards here. Cannot turn the ball over to the Cats this deep in your own territory. And I'm not sure what has happened over the last 2 drives. The offensive line is just having all kinds of problems with this Nashville front. We're used to seeing Jaquan Artis wreak havoc, but Jaquan really hasn't been in on the plays. It's been everybody else.
4th and 23 for the Wolfpack. The line to gain is the Nashville 20. And again, the Wolfpack will be receiving a kickoff to start the second half. Attempt from the 1-yard line, 57 yards. Kick is blocked, and the end zone in trouble and having to eat it. It's going to end up being a safety for Nashville. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, what makes it a safety is it hit off the dasher board and came in. If it had been not touched by the wall and they jumped on it, would have been a touchdown. Boy, that the whole sequence of events on this last possession, absolutely nothing went right for the Wolfpack.
So with that safety, Nashville increases their lead to a nickel and a dime at 15 to count at 35-20. And the Wolfpack will be having to kick the ball away.
Well, you look at Andrew Boyle, there's not a lot that he can do about that, JJ, because he's trying to kick that ball for length, for distance. He's not trying to get it up in a hurry, and everybody's just barreling down around him. That's the second time he's been in a position to have to kick it from way back here near his end zone or in his end zone.
Malik Honeycutt deep to return for Nashville. Andrew Boyle sets up on the tee, checks his mates to the left and to the right. Here's the run up on the boot. Short knuckleball. He'll take a bounce, be brought out 4 yards deep in the end zone. Out to the near side right. 5-10. Taking to the dasher boards at the Nashville 13-yard line.
A little bit of jaw jacking going on there.
Han and John, and little this, a little that.
And knuckleball action there for Malik. Malik Honeycutt just lost his footing with Giovanni Williams bearing down on him, number 33. Giovanni Williams, another recent addition, just came in about a week and a half ago. Spent some time in camp with the New York Jets. He has 2 brothers with the Jets.
8 seconds remain here in the second quarter of play. Trip receivers wide left. Honeycutt will go on the hook. Out to the right-hand side. Kolka, pass your side. Pass is
incomplete.
Incomplete. Honeycutt, the intended receiver.
There's
T-Buck, Taiwan Buckley there defensively for Washington.
There are so many good receivers in this league, JJ. Week in and week out, you are facing an absolute stud. This week it's Malik Henry. Last week it was Jarius Grissom, who was actually the player of the week for the Arsenal, had 6 touchdowns.
In motion, Kendall Williams. Kulka. Floating mid-range, complete. To Honeycutt as the horn sounds. 15, 10, and down at the Washington 7-yard line. And that's where forward progress will be stopped. And the horn sounds to end the first half of play.
Byron Edwards a little bit slow jumping up.
I think he may have gotten hit in a sensitive area.
And Micaiah Lee makes the touchdown-saving tackle there at a big-time play.
So here's what we'll do. We will break away. It is halftime here from the Den at Angel of the Winds Arena in Everett, Washington. Our score, Nashville Kats 35, Washington Wolfpack 20. Proudly presented by Tulalip Resort Casino, where all of you want is everything. Log on to everythingtulalip.com. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus.
Off the net.
This is Arena Football 1.
Look out.
The ball never dies.
The play never stops.
You better stay awake. Kick it, miss it.
This game doesn't stop.
Doesn't matter.
Anything can happen.
You think the play's over?
He's got a chance off the rebound.
It's not.
Chaos.
Off the net.
Here we go again.
Right back at you. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Clarksville don't whisper. Clarksville roars. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Getting ready for some halftime festivities here at Angel of the Winds Arena. Our score, Nashville Kats 35, Washington Wolfpack 20. Jim Brink, J.J. Jensen with you. Jeff Levac is the host of the AF1 Season Pass. This week, Jeff goes one-on-one with Michigan Arsenal's head coach, Sean Leota. Team has won 4 of its last 5 games. He explains why the Arsenal are heating up just at the right time.
Welcome to the AF1 Season Pass. My name is Jeff Levac, and I am joined by the guy who's coaching the team that I don't think anybody wants to play right now. It's Coach Sean Leota from the Michigan Arsenal. Coach, before we went on, I was joking that if 10 different people said our last names, they'd say it 10 different ways. So set the record straight. It is Leota, correct?
Yeah, Leota, however you, either way, I get it both ways. It's good either way. I always tell them, make sure you spell it right on the check. As long as you do that, we're good.
Amen, sir. Amen. So what do you attribute this hot streak to? I mean, you guys go into the Den MVP arena, you take down the undefeated Firebirds, and there's been no looking back since.
Yeah, you had a front row seat to that, as I recall.
I did. I told you to have a good game, not a great game. I mean, come on.
Well, you know what it is. Listen, we, as an expansion team coming in, and we have a bunch of rookies on the team to start the year. So, I think at one point we had 17 of the 21 were arena football rookies. So, it takes time for guys to learn the game and gel and all those kind of things. And a lot of people ask me, the question I get is, what are you guys doing different, with this streak or whatever? And the answer is absolutely nothing. We practice the same way. We prepare the same way. I have a process like most coaches do where we are very detailed in what we do and the teaching and the film room and the practice field, and, very regimented that way. And that has stayed the same throughout the entire season. So it's a big credit to our players, though. Our players have learned the game of arena football. They've been very coachable. And it's a credit to our coaches. My defensive coordinator, my brother Jeremy, did a great job. And Sam Reynolds, my defensive backs coach and special teams coach, have done an excellent job, with these players and teaching them the game and bringing them along. But, all the credit goes to the players. Obviously, they're the ones out there making the plays. And it's been really a pleasure coaching them. And I told them early on, and I told a lot of people this early on, you can see any of the interviews that I did from the beginning of the year on. I said, look, we're coming out of the gate with all these rookies. It could be slow going, but our goal is not to play our best football at the beginning of the season. Our goal is to be playing our best football at the end of the season. And I believe that we have proven that, and we are doing that. So I'm really happy with where we're at. The coach is never satisfied. So all I'm focused on is the next game with Oceanside and, trying to get a win there and, keep things going. So, but I'm pleased with the process so far. And I like where we're at. I like where we're at in the journey, but the journey is far from done right now.
Well, speaking of journeys, Malik Henry, everybody knows how talented this guy is. He's played everywhere. You've got him putting up numbers that would be MVP numbers on a 100-yard field, on a 50-yard field. How have you two meshed so well?
Well, look, first of all, I said it at the beginning, first press conference we did when we announced the team, I said, we just signed the best quarterback in Arena Football 1. And, I truly believe that. And I believe we have the best quarterback. He can make throws, and that's not a knock to, there's a lot of very good quarterbacks in this league. A lot of respect for, Castronova, a lot of respect for Kalka, down in Nashville and all those guys. And the difference is Malik Henry's arm talent. Malik Henry can make throws that no other quarterback in this league can make. And whatever was in the past with Malik Henry is strictly that, in the past. Look, he has been an absolute joy to work with. As far as I'm concerned, anywhere I'm coaching, I want Malik Henry to be my quarterback, because that's the type of player that he is. And he's a winner. And, certainly, he's leading the most explosive offense in the league right now. And kind of coming in, that's what we planned. And early on, it didn't go that way, but it was a protection issue. We couldn't protect the quarterback the first, 3 games a year. We didn't really get the protection sorted until about the 4th game. And then we kind of started to settle in. But Malik Henry is a MVP caliber player. And like I said, it's been a real pleasure coaching him. Just goes to show he's like a lot of guys on our roster, right? He's, we're the team. Our roster is filled with guys with chips on their shoulder. Our roster is filled with guys who have been cut by multiple teams, even this year. I've got guys starting for me right now that have been cut by multiple teams in this league. They were discarded. They were told they weren't good enough, for whatever reason. And we believed in them, and I gave them an opportunity, and they're making the most of it. And to me, that's what this whole thing is about. It's what AF1's about. Arena Football 1's a league of opportunity. It's about giving these guys opportunities to keep advancing their careers at the professional level. And certainly that's what we're doing here in Michigan.
Michigan Arsenal control their own destiny. You guys 6th seed right now. You win out, you're guaranteed to be in the postseason, and it's because a bag of chips on your shoulder and a can-do attitude. Coach Liotta, we appreciate you. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend and your bye week, and then we look forward to seeing you on the field again in one more week. You got 1 week off, and that's it, and then back to work, sir.
That's it. I'm back in the car heading back to Michigan, and everybody be careful with those fireworks out there, okay? Watch your keep all your fingers and stuff. Be careful.
Absolutely. Make sure you go to theaf1.com, because remember, at Arena Football 1, the ball never dies.
Here we go again. That's going to leave a mark.
This is Arena Football 1.
This is what AF1 is all about.
The ball never dies.
He flipped over the wall and hung on.
The wall is waiting.
This is Arena Football 1.
No sideline.
He got lit up by the wall.
That's going to leave a mark.
No way out.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
Because in here, the ball never dies.
Clarksville wasn't built quiet, now built loud, built proud, built fire. Built on boots, hit ground, no tire. Built on hearts that don't back down, go higher. No permission, we don't ask that. Keep the door, yeah, we crash that. 48 inches wall, where you at? Running too wide, yeah, you need that. Yeah, no sidelines, ain't no safety. No soft land is gonna save me. You don't watch, nah, you feel me. Whole crowd standing, energy crazy. Show up early, stay late, feel the ground shake. No breaks, hear the sound, that's us. That's us, that's us.
This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
Halftime here at Angel of the Winds Arena. Jim Bring, JJ Jensen with you here live on Fox 13 Plus, KZJO TV, Seattle, Tacoma, Everett on Xfinity Channel 110, as well streaming on YouTube at Arena Football 1. Our coverage of AF1 here on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino, where all you want is everything. Log on to everythingtulalip.com. Let's get a look at the. We'll break away. We'll get you the halftime stats and start second half action after we take time out. Nashville 35, Washington 20. This is AF1 on Fox 13 Plus.
Off the net.
This is Arena Football 1.
Look out.
The ball never dies.
The play never stops.
You better stay awake. Kick it, miss it.
This game doesn't stop.
Doesn't matter.
Anything can happen.
You think the play's over?
He's got a chance off the rebound.
It's not.
Chaos.
Off the net.
Here we go again.
Right back at you. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Clarksville don't whisper. Clarksville roars. Because in here,
the ball never dies.
This is not just football. This is speed, intensity, and non-stop action. Welcome to Arena Football 1, where the field is smaller, but the hits are harder, the plays are faster, and every second counts. High-scoring battles, electric atmospheres, and athletes pushing the limit on every snap. No breaks, no mercy. Just football at full throttle. This is where legends ride, and the game never slows down. Arena Football. One fast, fierce, unforgettable. Watch on Home Team Network.
Moments away from getting things started in the second half of action here at Angel of the Winds Arena. Nashville 35, Washington 20. JJ with you here on Fox 13 Plus and streaming on YouTube at Arena Football 1. Here's a look at the halftime stats, team stats. First downs, Nashville 10, Washington 6. Third down efficiency, Nashville 3 for 3, Washington at 2 for 5. Total yards, Nashville sizable advantage, 246 to 84. Total plays run, Nashville 25, Washington Wolfpack 21. Passing for Javi Magale, 10 for 20 for 79 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tyler Kulka having a solid evening, 12 of 18 in passing efficiency, 222 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Nashville 24 yards to Washington's 15. Penalties, Nashville 3 for 17, Wolfpack 2 for 15. Turnovers, 1 apiece. The second quarter is very difficult for the Wolfpack offense to get anything going.
Yeah, they had some issues with the offensive line. You could see the growing frustration of Javi Magale and, quite frankly, everybody. You know, here we are at halftime, and Tyler Kulka, 12 of 18, his normal 66, 67%. That's what he came into the game as. He leads the league in completion percentage, and he showed why. At least we get the ball to start the second half. JJ, time to mount a comeback here. We'll see if we come out with Magale under center or Andrew McBride.
Andrew McBride, a recent acquisition from the Beaumont Renegades. Byron Edwards back to return for the Wolfpack. He'll go off the net. Loose football. In trouble. Ball is loose in the end zone. Mishandled. And it's recovered by Nashville in the end zone. Touchdown, Cats.
Byron
BK
Edwards
Smith.
Down. Byron slow to get up. Yeah, Byron just can't get a handle on it here and just gets reamed with a helmet, and BK jumps on it for a touchdown. They're still tending to Byron Edwards down there. Hopefully he's okay, just a little shaken up. So tough to catch that kick off the bottom of the net, comes off funky.
Looks like it come off metal.
Yeah, it looks like it right in between there, and comes off that metal, maybe a little bit hotter than it would the net. Of course, Byron's got to have eyes in the back of his head because the defense is coming at him, or the coverage.
As we have an official's timeout, we will take it. 14:49 remaining here in the third quarter. Our score, Nashville 41, Washington 20. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino. Everything Tulalip.com. Will we take this timeout?
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The scoreboard doesn't rest.
This is Arena Football 1.
New cities.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
New chaos.
This is why you tune in.
New rivalries.
Unbelievable. The scoreboard is on tilt.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Coming back from a Wolfpack injured player in Washington. Lost a fumble on the kickoff return. It's recovered in the end zone for a touchdown for Nashville. Point after touchdown try. Hold, Kaplan, kick, misses wide left. So PAT no good. At 4 minutes, 32 seconds here in the third quarter, Nashville Kats 41, Washington Wolfpack 20. Let's get a look at the current standings in AF1. Nashville on top of the table with a record of 9 wins and 1 loss. After this game, they will have one more game on the slate. Albany Firebirds hold the number 2 slot at 8-2. Kentucky Barrels, 10 games played, are 7-3. Minnesota at 5-4. The 4 slot, Wolfpack, playing 500 ball after 10 games, hold the number 5 position, and the Michigan Arsenal are at 5-6, 2 games clear of the Beaumont Renegades, who are 3-6, and the Oceanside Bombers hold down the table at 1-9. Mind you, the 6 teams, the top 6 teams, go to the AF1 playoffs. Number 1 and 2 seeds get a bye in the first week. Number 6 will travel to the number 3. So right now, everything holds true. It'll be Michigan traveling to West Kentucky, Fort Wright, Kentucky, to score off for the Barrels, and the Washington Wolfpack would match up with the Minnesota Monsters, but they still got a regular season date ahead. Here's the kickoff. They'll go off the netting, be brought out of the end zone 6 yards deep, out to the 5, 10. And that's where Washington will get things started on this offensive series. Danye Dixon, 6'3", 195, the Rebel from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
With Byron Edwards out, Dixon becomes the return man. Pretty good return for his first look at it from the season. And we are going to see Andrew McBride to start the second half.
McBride out of McMurray University. He'll sling it out far side just beyond the reach of the intended receiver. Brandon Labata makes it 2nd and 10. Andrew McBride stands 6'4", weighing 205 pounds.
We had 21 touchdown passes down there in Beaumont. He hasn't played in about a month, so I would expect him to be a little bit rusty here, but looking for a spark.
Second and 10 for Washington on their own 10-yard line, out on the yo-yo far side. That's Williams. Pass up the middle. Try to go on the one-hand catch, and the exchange left to right pass incomplete, intended for Lambada again.
Well, the way things have been going for the Washington offense, it's not an easy catch to make, but it's almost one you have to have.
Key on that front 3 right there.
Yeah, Lambada right here in the slot. Boy, that front 3 is just having their way with the Washington line.
2 receivers far side left. Working on the yo-yo inside slot. Greer. Pass up far side. Pass is intercepted.
Well, Amari Alexander, his 2nd pick of the game. He has just played a huge role in this game here today. 2nd interception. See what McBride sees here. Akil Greer just overthrows Akil. Trying to squeeze it in between Alexander and Jones. Akil cutting to the outside and just overthrows him. Boy, definitely not the start to the second half the Wolfpack would have wanted. Fumble on the kickoff and now an interception.
A key defensive stop right here for Washington is paramount. Kolka will call his receiver in the motion on the yo-yo far side. Flags fly, whistles blow, play is dead. Play clock hit 0, so I'll move the football back 5 yards, making it first down and 15 from the Nashville 12-yard line.
Well, the Wolfpack could use a turnover here, JJ, to get some of their mojo back. They just don't seem to have the jumping around, high energy they usually have. Both offensively and defensively. At second quarter, they fell a little out of sorts. They need to get it back.
A lot can happen in a short amount of time in this game. Ball on the right hash mark, short yo-yo through slot left-hand side. Kolka, he'll get manhandled and dropped for a shot. Great pursuit. Rodney Green from the Mean Green, North Texas University, 6'3", 265 pounds.
That coming off of that left edge. Big sack here by Rodney, just bull rushes his way right by Jeremy Martin Jr. for a huge sack. And when he's been coming off the sideline, I see him talk with Mike Badagio, talking about things, and right away I look down and Mike's clapping his hands. He's excited. Now that's the kind of play that the defense needed. Hopefully Rodney Green gives them a spark.
It'll be 3rd down and 21 coming up for Nashville.
No, they're going to challenge flag hit the turf.
So a challenge flag. And that play will be under review.
Couldn't quite make out if the referee said it was the Mac linebacker or the Jack linebacker.
Mac.
It was the Mac, okay.
Yep.
So he was on the wrong side.
So while we have a stoppage of play, say friends, golden opportunity to get your 2027 Washington Wolfpack season tickets. Season starts in early April. We look forward to having you join us right here in the den at Angel of the Winds Arena, 2000 Hewitt Avenue. It's on the corner of Hewitt Avenue and Broadway here in Everett. Log on to WashingtonWolfpack.com and search for season tickets. Also connect with us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, also known as Twitter. Search Washington Wolfpack. And we're also on YouTube at Wolfpack AF1. Last chance to join head coach J.R. Wells, yours truly, and hopefully get some players into the fold next Wednesday night at Buzz Inn Steakhouse, 9910 South Evergreen Way in Everett. Coming up on Wednesday, July the 8th. Showtime is 7:30 Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as we stream the Washington Wolfpack Coaches Show.
So the review goes in the way of the Wolfpack, and the play stands as a sack. So that's good news here for the Wolfpack. And
yes,
bring up
indeed.
2nd down and a long, what is it, about 22, 23 yards they're looking at here.
3rd and 21.
Hey, let's see another one of those.
Yeah. Washington Wolfpack Coaches Show from Buzz Inn Steakhouse, 9910 Evergreen Way in South Everett. 7:30 our show time. We look forward to having you join us. Here's Kolka, 3-step drop, pass up, far side. Out on the angle, passes caught, far sideline, 10-5, and into the house. Touchdown, Nashville Cats, but a flag thrown on the play. We'll find out what that is all about. The connection of 44 yards.
That's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct against Kendall Williams for waving bye-bye the defensive back. You're allowed to celebrate, but you're not allowed to taunt. And I think that's what the penalty is going to be.
That will be assessed after the kickoff.
How wide open was Kendall Williams? He's so quick. Let's see the replay here. Kendall's the motion man and just blows down the middle of the field. Kolka lays it out for him. Catches at the 15. You see him look back here. Yep, there's the hand signal.
So, think the touchdown got waved off. As we wait.
Well, that's interesting. From the, they can say from the spot of the foul. I guess they're going to say.
There we go. So the touchdown is nullified.
I have never seen that before.
And it will be first and 10 for Nashville on the Washington 12-yard line.
So they're going to say it's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Okay.
Motion, Williams, Kulka, pass up far side, and Williams goes out to the corner. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Nashville Kats. 12-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Kulka, Kendall Williams.
And Williams again in motion, just fakes to the outside, goes back across to the far outside. Gets right across that goal line, and a nice pass by Tyler Kulka where only Kendall Williams can get it.
Kyle Kaplan to attempt the PAT. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. It is good. Timeout on the field. 10:20 remaining here, third quarter from Angel of the Winds Arena. And ever our score, Nashville Kats 48, Washington Wolfpack 20. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Chalela Resort Casino. Back after this.
This is Arena Football 1.
Unbelievable.
The ball never dies.
This is Arena Football 1.
8 men.
Hey, you're going to remember that one.
Nowhere to run.
Only an AF1.
Hockey speed.
Another one.
Football violence.
Unbelievable.
Small field.
Welcome to the wall.
Big collisions.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Clarksville don't whisper. Clarksville roars. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged. 0 to 60. Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Secures your place on our season ticket list and gives you priority pricing, priority seating, and exclusive season ticket holder perks. And if you place your deposit today, you'll also receive 50% off all merchandise through the upper concourse. Scan the QR code right now.
Well, welcome back.
10:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Nashville 48 and Washington 20. Jim Brink, JJ Jensen with you here on Fox 13 Plus, KZJO TV, Seattle, Tacoma, Everett, and streaming on YouTube on Arena Football 1. That's Arena-Football-1, or if you search Arena Football 1 on YouTube, it'll take you right there. And the Washington Wolfpack YouTube page is Wolfpack, A as in Alpha, F as in Franklin, the number 1. Wolfpack definitely need to get something going here. A lot of time, but a lot of work to do. Here's the kickoff. It'll be returned 7 yards deep, brought out. Then a 5, 10, shaking off a couple of tacklers. Out to working the far sideline. 15, flag thrown on the play. 20. Jukin, front, back, sideways. Take 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Opposites attract. Okay. All right. Forward progress in the Nashville territory. We'll find out what the flag is all about on the Washington 10-yard line, and the penalty will be on Washington.
Oh,
get a gander right here.
O'Donnell Dixon puts together maybe the most electric play of the game for the Wolfpack. Almost every Nashville Cat laid a paw on him, but he just keeps motoring around, and somewhere in there looked like there was an illegal block, the referee's saying, so it comes all the way back, and what looked like a great field position and start to the drive just gets thwarted, and nothing's gone right for the Wolfpack here for about a quarter and a half, partner. They'll start at their own 5-yard line.
He'd be like George Clinton and let the dogs of the world unite. 1st and 10, Wolfpack. Now we'll get things finally in the motion. 2 receivers, far side left. Near side receiver will go on to Yo-Yo. McBride, pass far side, pass complete. Stood up and taken to the dasher boards to the 9-yard line. Brendan Labata with a short reception. Actually, they're going to make it 5 yards. They'll be 2nd down and 5.
Good play call, good decision. Let McBride just get something out in time. Help this guy find his rhythm. Like we talked about, it's been a while since he's seen live action, and just get it out there to Deshaun. Let him make something happen.
Akil Greer will go in the motion for the near dasher boards inside slot right-hand side. McBride pass near side Lombada. Pass complete to the 15, taken down to the 20-yard line. More than enough for a 1st down. It's 10 yards. Move the pig, move the chains. 1st and 10, Pack.
First one of these we've had in a while. Lombada just runs a little curl route. Nice pass by McBride and a nice move by Lombada to evade the defenders.
Got about 7 yards,
yep.
7 yak yards, yards after catch, yards after contact. 1st and 10, Wolfpack on their own 20-yard line. Slot in motion. McBride airs it up. It's a dunk, and it goes too far, and the pass goes incomplete as a piece of debris falls onto the turf, and they need to get that squared up like ASAP.
I think one of the fans lost their thunder stick.
So incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, McBride, I think he believes the receiver's going to zig, and he actually zagged. That's understandable. Just got here a few days ago, still trying to work things out.
Get acclimated into the system. McBride in trouble. Floats out far side, pass beyond the reach of the intended receiver, Akil Greer. And it'll make it 3rd and 10.
Loved McBride's patience there. He knows he's in trouble. Checks down to find Greer. Wasn't a completed pass. Everybody's in his face here. Looks to the left, nobody there, nobody in the middle. Oh, there's Akil. Let's get it out there. Just had to throw a little bit too high with the pressure on him, but nice reads by McBride to try to find the open man.
Single receivers at the line either side. In motion, man on the slot, left, passes up, passes intercepted by Amos Coleman III. A flag thrown at the end of the play.
They're going to call a horse collar here on Deshaun.
There's a flag on the 14-yard line of Nashville.
Well, you hear the jeers from the crowd, JJ. They didn't like it either. Deshaun doesn't like it. Let's take a look here. McBride doesn't even see Coleman come over and cut it off, and here's Deshaun goes up to make the tackle.
He grabbed his jersey.
Yeah, that was around the shoulder pad area. That's an interesting call, but
slow and stop it if you can.
Yeah, what a good play by Coleman, though.
That was all jersey.
Man.
That was, I got 20/20 with clean specs, man, and that was all jersey. The pads were not even involved, and nonetheless, pass is intercepted. 1st and 10, Nashville, hey, right back, 10 for 10. Here it comes on the return, 15-20. Still on the feet, midfield, Nashville territory, 20 down to the 16-yard line. Oh, it's getting weird in here in the den.
Donye Dixon, have a game, young man. That's maybe the jolt that the Wolfpack needed. Tyler Kolka, only 5 interceptions on the season. That's number 6. See here, Dixon just very patient. Plays the ball, not the receiver covering BK Smith.
He was able to elevate, get it in that passing lane. What a return.
Nice job on the return. Now here we've got some field position.
1st and 10 for Washington on the Nashville Kats 16-yard line. Out in motion. Run up the middle, give it to Wrecking Ball, Andre Hendricks. And Andre on the advance. Call it a gain of 3 at 2nd and 7.
Nice run up the gut there by the veteran running back. Been in arena football for a long time.
To the Nashville 13. Keel Greer will go on the hook in motion. Outside slot left. McBride. Nobody home.
JJ maybe just as well. McBride got rid of that again under duress. Throws it to a fan in the front row. I don't know if the fan caught the ball or the ball caught the fan. McBride, he spins this one out in a hurry.
He's got a little pepper in that arm, but there was nobody in that neighborhood.
Yeah, he was looking for Williams or Greer on the out route. I'm not sure which one.
Greer. Short 3-step drop back out to the outside. Passes up, overshoots. It's off the middle, and it's a free ball. And it's in a loose ball, intercepted by Omari Alexander. And Alexander returns it back to the Nashville 18. So McBride with the INT. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Nashville Kats on their own 17-yard line.
Is that Omari Alexander's 3rd interception of the game? Holy smokes.
And we have a timeout on the field. Let's take it. 4:37 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Nashville 48, Washington 20. Presented by Tallulah Resort Casino, where all you want is everything. Log on to everythingtallulah.com. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus.
This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies.
My grandfather, Maurice Nieder, lived in Belgium during World War II and was desperate to escape Hitler's invasion. Using his gold coin collection, Maurice negotiated safe passage to America on a clipper ship for him and his family.
My name is Charles Nieder. We've owned Bayside Coin and Jewelry for over 33 years.
As one of just a few gold buyers in the state, recommended by the U.S. Mint, you can trust us to buy or sell your gold and silver.
Visit Bayside Coin and Jewelry in Bellingham.
Nashville start this offensive series, 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line. Ball on the far side, hash mark right. Single receivers either side. Motion man is Williams. Kulka, pass, batted in, incomplete. Jeremy Martin Jr. declared the tight end strong side to the right. He a big boy, 6'4", 345 pounds out of Limestone University.
Rodney Green, he's the Wolfpack defensive lineman getting up the field, getting his hands up in the air, forcing Kulka to throw a high pass.
Kulka with a 5-step drop. Check it once, twice, pass up the middle, complete. In Wolfpack territory across the 20 and down at the Washington 18-yard line. On the receiving end, B.K. Smith from Valdosta State. 5'10", 185 pounds. 1st and 10, Nashville.
Yeah, B.K. the motion man. Looks like he's going to run it deep down the sideline, then just cuts it right back into the soft area of the defense. No one around him. 1st down, Cats.
Wolfpack travel to Duluth, Minnesota at Amsoil Arena in Duluth. Next Saturday, July 11th. Ball's loose. Fumble when we wait for the pile to unfold.
Bad exchange there between Kulka and Maxwell. Let's see the replay here yet. Maxwell never had it, but he ends up falling down. The ball is right underneath him. You can see he's almost sitting on the ball like a hen on an egg. No one can get in there and get it away from him. Nashville gets a break there like they need one, up by 28.
So it's make it 2nd down and 11 now for Nashville on the Washington 18-yard line. Kulka flings right to the middle, passes up and caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Nashville Cats. Jordan Gandy from Murray State, 17 yards out. And with 2:25 to go, Cats have opened up a big can over here in the Pacific Northwest. Nashville 54, Washington 20, point after touchdown next.
Yeah, it looks like Dixon expected there to be some help across the middle, and everybody had rotated as receivers overloaded the left side. Gandy just wide open in the middle.
Kaplan to attend the PAT. Snap placement. Kick is up. Kick is up. Kick is good. So with 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter, Cats are purring right along. Great pass. Put it right up the middle to Jordan Gandy.
Now Honeycutt and Smith, JJ, they just both run routes that carry them to the far left side of the field. And of course, the defense starts to move in that direction, which makes it wide open in the middle, and Gandy just slides right into that open spot.
Forcing the defenders back to allow for that spacing.
Well, they've done really well with their receivers. Just they're running routes that are forcing the Wolfpack to open the middle of the field, and it looks like they keep getting open. Kyle Kaplan gets flagged for something there.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Kyle Kaplan still walking around there pointing.
So with 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter of play, the The Music City Kitties are singing a tune right now. Nashville 55, Washington 20.
Well, obviously we're not happy about the score, but I still see, got to love those Nashville helmets.
Oh, yes.
That's just the cool logo.
I remember the original logo. Oh, man, that was epic.
But here we go.
Also, the AF1 is looking forward to expansion into 2027. And here's the kickoff. It goes off the net and be brought up 6 yards deep. Shake off a couple of tackles. Down to the 5. And right there, Donye Dixon on the return. And forward progress down to the 5-yard line. But there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty which will be assessed.
Donye Dixon, he's so slippery, one guy doesn't get him. 2 guys don't get him. 3 guys. 4th guy coming in.
You can't be doing that arm tackling business. Yeah. So that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, it is a 10-yard penalty, so Washington will get things started on this offensive series. 1st and 10 on their own 16-yard line.
Chains haven't even moved yet, as they're going to say, hold on. Chains were set up back where he was originally down.
And we got an official's timeout. Now we're going to get back into play. A mighty strange game this has been. 2 receivers far side, left out on the yo-yo. Straight away on the motion is Greer. McBride passes up, and it's intercepted by Nashville. Omari Alexander, 15, midfield, 20, 15. Pinned to the dasher boards and taken over by Greer, and a flag will be thrown on the play. As now things are getting a little chippy here in the den.
Well, Alexander was kind of going along the dasher board, and then a couple guys decided to officially help him over.
Greer was the first to make contact to take Alexander over the boards.
Boy, McBride's going to wish he had that one back. Just Alexander's 4th interception. We'll see what the penalty situation is. He just throws it off his back foot.
Throw it off your back foot.
Yeah.
That ball turns into a duck.
Yeah, he overthrew a Keel. Keel couldn't even make a play on it. Alexander coming back the other way. Pretty good return here by Amari Alexander. We get over here along the dasher board. Can't see who pushed him over.
It was Akil Greer that first made contact with Alexander.
He's trailing the play. Akil's trailing it, and there he is. And
had a little bit of juice by one of the big boys.
A couple guys decided
Let's get word downstairs. Jake Oliphant.
I don't think Jake did any of the dumping over the rail. I think that he came in afterwards and maybe pushed or shoved somebody.
Extracurricular participation.
Yeah.
An accessory to the penalty.
Yeah, you don't get a participation award for that. You get a participation flag. So they'll mark off the block in the back, which puts it down at the 5. And now they're going to move it forward for the personal foul out to, so they marked it from the 6 out to the 16.
And we do it all up again. 1st and 10 for Nashville. 1:07 to go here in the 3rd.
Well, I think it goes without saying we're seeing the AF1 Defensive Player of the Week and Amari Alexander with
without a doubt
4 interceptions and the touchdown recovery.
Single receivers either side. Motion man, inside slot right side, passes up and kept it. Passes up and caught by Williams down to the Washington 18-yard line That's 12 yards on the pass play. 1st and 10, Nashville Kats.
Now Tyler Kulka threw that a little bit lower than he would have liked, but Kendall Williams does a good job of helping out his quarterback there. Every now and then Kulka's going to make a bad throw, and the receiver's got to help him, and Kendall Williams did right there.
Kats on the near side, hash mark out on the go, far side. Check, right, goes right, pass goes too far, pass incomplete, pass Jordan Gandy, and we've got flags flying.
Not sure if that's going to go against Wolfpack. Byron Edwards are on the offense over there. No flag after all.
Inadvertent.
The referee threw the flag, and Byron immediately gave the shrug as if to say, what? What is... Well, that'll end the third quarter, JJ.
That's the horn. 45 minutes in the books. The fourth and final frame awaits. Our score from Angel of the Winds Arena here in Everett, Washington. Nashville Kats 55, Washington Wolfpack 20. We take timeout. AF1 on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino, where all you want is everything. Log on to everythingtulalip.com and the Tulalip Amphitheater Summer Concert Series. We take timeout here on Fox 13 Plus.
Here we go again. That's going to leave a mark.
This is Arena Football 1.
This is what AF1 is all about.
The ball never dies.
He flipped over the wall and hung on.
The wall is waiting.
This is Arena Football 1.
No sideline.
He got lit up by the wall.
That's going to leave a mark.
No way out.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
Because in here, the ball never dies.
Every dream starts with a chance. A chance to build something bigger than yourself, bigger than the game. For this team, this city, and every kid watching in the stands, this is where it begins. Under these lights, in front of this community, dreams are becoming reality. This is Oceanside Bombers football.
This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth and final quarter as the Nashville Kats leading the host Washington Wolfpack 55-20. Nashville possession situation, second down and 10. 18-yard line. Kulka passes up. Contact made with the ball. Pass goes incomplete. Intended for Jordan Gandy, who could not bring it. Into control. So we'll do it. Third down and 10 coming up. Jim Brink, J.J. Jensen with you. It's been an honor and a pleasure, my friend. Tag team on a first season together on the call with Washington Wolfpack Arena Football. Brother, it's been a heck of a lot of fun.
Well, we've definitely had some excitement here
Yes,
this
sir.
season. It's been fun to see the Wolfpack turn it around. Best season they've had.
Kulka on a third down. It gets flushed out. Pass goes into the stands, incomplete. Kind of got put together. And
Rodney Green with ill intentions here coming off of the edge.
So it's 4th and 10.
Green and Dante Reed converged on Tyler Kulka and made him pay the price. Kulka goes down and goes down hard. Slow to get up, but he's back. Well, just for old time's sake, let's get a stop here, partner, and get the ball back.
A lot of work to do. And we got ourselves a timeout. Timeout taken by the Nashville Kats. And a timeout on the field. Let's take it. 13 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter from Angel of the Winds Arena. Our score, Nashville Kats 55, Washington Wolfpack 20. This is the AF1 on Fox 13+.
He's already flying.
This is Arena Football 1.
Full speed at the snap.
The ball never dies.
Man, you can't defend that speed.
He's already at full speed before the snap.
Blink and you miss him.
You're not chasing him, you're surviving him.
He's gone just like that.
By the time you react, full speed, full chaos. He's gone. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
My grandfather, Maurice Nieder, lived in Belgium during World War II and was desperate to escape Hitler's invasion. Using his gold coin collection, Maurice negotiated safe passage to America on a clipper ship for him and his family. My name is Charles Nieder. We've owned Bayside Coin and Jewelry for over 33 years. As one of just a few gold buyers in the state, recommended by the U.S. Mint, you can trust us to buy or sell your gold and silver.
Visit Bayside Coin and Jewelry in Bellingham.
13 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Nashville, the situation, 4th down and 10 on the Washington 18-yard line. Line to gain is the Wolfpack 8. Kulka with a 5-step drop. He'll air it up the middle, passes up, it's caught, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Nashville Kats. Jordan Gandy with another one.
Perfect example of the veteran that Tyler Kulka has become. He really stares down going to the left side and then looks back and finds Gandy right in the middle. And JJ, all day long, that has been where the open receivers have been, right in the middle of the field. They get that defense to rotate and just run a receiver through the middle.
Point after touchdown try. At the hold is Josh Jones. Snap, kick, block, and into the net. Kick is no good, and we have a timeout on the field. Let's sit tight here. 13:05 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Nashville 61, Washington 20.
I believe that extra point was blocked by Dante Reed. firing through there, gets a hand on it. One thing about Dante Reed, JJ, it doesn't matter what the score is, what place the time is in the game, he's going to give you 110%.
Absolutely, he'll give you absolute work, no question.
He'll give it his all on every single play. Been versatile this year for the Wolfpack, playing linebacker, both spots, been playing across the defensive line when they've needed. Here it is right here. Yeah, Dante just gets right through there, just lays out. You know, most people at these extra points, everybody just kind of like touching each other, not Dante.
It's like he found a gap. He found a gap bigger than a Freightliner, and he went flat out.
Yep.
Say, friends, connect with us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, also on X, also known as Twitter, Washington Wolfpack, and on YouTube, Wolfpack AF1. Join us coming up on Wednesday, July 8th at Buzz Inn Steakhouse in South Everett. 10 locations to serve you throughout Washington State, 8 locations in Snohomish County, also in Wenatchee and Ellensburg. Log on to buzzinsteakhouse.com. And the kickoff will go over the dasher boards, and it will be a touchback for Nashville. Washington Wolfpack Coaches Show coming up Wednesday from Buzz Inn Steakhouse at 9910 Everett in South Everett for great eats and libations, and it's family friendly, so you can bring the youngins over there as well.
And they still sell a good steak there.
Oh, yes, they do. And they have great portions, sizable portions. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So Washington will start this offensive series first and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Pass up the middle, just beyond the reach of Akil Greer, the intended receiver. Final regular season coaches show next Wednesday night before going on the roadie to the land of 10,000 lakes, Minnesota, Duluth, Amsoil Arena. Game at Saturday, July 11th. Here's second and 10. Deshaun Williams in motion. Little dump pass up the middle to wrecking ball, and he'll end up. He'll receive the pass, but he ends up taking a loss of 1.
Dejon Walden, he had that figured out the whole way. Remember the start of last week's game, first play from scrimmage, they run that little running back screen. Come back with it here, and Walden is able to get there in a hurry. He's all by himself. If Hendricks had got a block and turned upfield, he'd had a lot of green.
Williams inside slot in the motion. Pass up the middle. Pass over Deshaun Williams. Pass incomplete. Things started out really good for the Wolfpack early in this ball game. Get to the second quarter, things kind of got shaken up a little bit.
Yeah, the Cats figured out a way to get to the quarterback and made things difficult, and Wolfpack got a little out of sorts, and they just have not been able to find their rhythm. Now we're going for another long field goal here with Andrew Boyle.
So the spot will be the Wolfpack's on 13-yard line. So 37 yards to the goal line, add 8 more. 45 yards the attempt. As the play clock inside now at single digits with 7, 6, 5. 45 yards the attempt for Boyle. Big boot, end over end. Good if it goes. Yes, sir! Chewing through the wickets, it's good. From 45 yards out for AB, Andrew Boyle. Let's Wolves break away. 10:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Get a look at this one more time as we break away. Nashville 61, Washington 23. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Talila Resort Casino. Back after this timeout.
We move fast in Everett. Whether it's keeping your car clean or tearing up the AstroTurf, Tommy's Express is proud to sponsor your Washington Wolfpack. The heart, the hustle, and the pride of the Pacific Northwest. One team, one city, one community. After the final horn, roll through Tommy's Express and keep that ride as clean as the Wolfpack's game. Tommy's Express, official car wash of the Washington Wolfpack.
.05 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Jim Brink, JJ Jensen with you here on Fox 13 Plus, KCJO TV, Seattle, Tacoma, Everett, and streaming on YouTube and Arena Football 1. Kickoff, pinwheel, return 6 yards deep in the end zone, brought out at the numbers. 5-10, flag on the play. 15, 20. Does a little button hook at the 20, met at midfield, stood up and brought that ball stolen away. Stolen away by the Wolfpack by Donye Dixon. Amos Coleman III. He was doing the hustle, the bustle, the rope-a-dope, and got lit up like a Christmas tree at SIR.
Pretty good return here by Coleman. Boy, he gets away from everybody here. Now he gets dumped.
Holding on Nashville. So the Wolfpack will have an excellent field position. So fumble lost at 9:43.
Best field position Wolfpack have had in about 2 hours, JJ.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if they can cash in here.
1st and 10 from the Nashville 2-yard line. Near side hash mark left. Akil Greer. Near side right out far side. Randall Labata. Hand up to Sean Williams. He'll get met up at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Cats
second and goal.
Sorry about that. Cats weren't fooled on that. It's a play that the Wolfpack have run a few times this year on the goal line. Nashville was ready for it. Deshaun plays the deep man in motion. Looks like he's going to go wide, then goes up the middle. They're able to stack him up and hold on. But you notice it took more than one of them to bring down Deshaun. It took 4 of them.
It took a whole bunch to take that dog down. Quarterback, McBride, the keeper, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington Wolfpack. As we got a little pushing and shoving in the crib. No flags. So McBride with a 2-point, or with a 2-yard touchdown run on the keeper.
Donovan Harden and Dane Montgomery and Jake Oliphant, they move that front line, and McBride's able to get right in behind him. His first touchdown as a member of the Wolfpack, and now again we have another challenge flag come in. Wonder what they're challenging from over here now.
Head coach of the Nashville Kats, Darren Arbett. Assistant head coach, Kerry Laughlin, Steve Papin, the offensive coordinator, and Sergio Gilliam, the defensive coordinator.
They're wondering if there was a push from behind.
Well, while they are going about the coach's challenge, the play will be under review. We got that play on replay. Get a better idea.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Grand Canyon University, located
I think you're going to say Andre Hendricks might have pushed him from behind, but I'm not sure. Let's see here.
Okay. All he's doing is following a blocker.
Yep,
it's good.
Yeah, I don't think that had any effect on the play at all.
You just follow your blocker.
And yeah, Coach Arbett doesn't want to hear it from the official. It wasn't McBride's momentum was never stopped. The push didn't really aid.
Aid in a bed. So, touchdown, Wolfpack. Andrew Boyle to attempt a point after touchdown try. Snap, hold is good. Kick is up, true and through the wickets. Kick is good. Making the game a little bit more respectable, but a lot to do. 8:16 remaining here, fourth quarter. Nashville 61, Washington 30. We take time out, presented by Tallulah Resort Casino. This is the AF1 on Fox 13+. Back after this timeout.
The AF1.com.
Over the boards he goes.
The moment it happens.
Touchdown, Oregon Lightning.
The hits, the highlights, the news that shakes the league. It's already here. This isn't yesterday's story. This is right now. The AF1.com is your inside line to everything Arena Football 1. The AF1.com. Don't hear about it later.
My grandfather, Maurice Nieder, lived in Belgium during World War II and was desperate to escape Hitler's invasion. Using his gold coin collection, Maurice negotiated safe passage to America on a clipper ship for him and his family. My name is Charles Nieder. We've owned Bayside Coin and Jewelry for over 33 years. As one of just a few gold buyers in the state, recommended by the U.S. Mint, you can trust us to buy or sell your gold and silver.
Visit Bayside Coin and Jewelry in Bellingham.
Two-yard quarterback keep for a touchdown for Andrew McBride. PAT kick good by Andrew Boyle. 8:16 left in regulation time. 61-30 Nashville. Wolfpack kick it off. It'll bounce off the middle. It'll be returned and brought out to the 5. 6, wrapped up at the 5, spun right there in between the hashes on the return. Malik Honeycutt. No, check that. Make that to Omari Alexander on the return.
That's Tawan Buckley on special teams, gets through everybody and wrangles him down at the 5.
T-Buck.
About the best special teams coverage we've seen here today. Now a flag comes in late with some jaw jacking going on.
They call Byron Edwards for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, that's unfortunate after a great special teams play down at the 5 by Tawan Buckley. It moves it out to the 15. I guess he's going to move it out to the 17.
Ball between the hashes, single receivers either side. Motion man out to the far side on the dasher boards. Tyler Kulka spins it. Pass is batted down, almost intercepted. But a flag thrown on the play. So, move it back 5 yards. We'll do it again.
Nice coverage there by the Wolfpack defense. Take a look at it here on the replay. Kulka dropping straight back, going down the middle of the field. Almost intercepted.
That ball, where that ball was touched, that should have been intercepted.
So who picks him with the coverage? It's Byron Edwards.
The cut onto
Byron
the
gets
inside.
a hand on it, yep.
Here's the hook, left to right. Kulka will swing it. Pass into the stands, 4 rows deep. Pass is incomplete. And we've got more dirty laundry. Called Don Henley. Find out what it's all about. So Tawan Buckley for Washington assessed with a foul. Or the penalty.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the receiver with a forearm shot. I don't know if we can see it here, right there.
That
DK
looked
Smith
really
got hit in the
soft.
head. Yeah.
That looked real soft. So we'll move the football back up 5 yards.
The penalty, just table tennis the ball back and forth here.
So back to a regularly scheduled program already in progress. First down, 10 to go. Nashville on their own 16-yard line. Williams in motion. Kulka rolls out to his left. Pass over this into the box. Into the official's box where the red hat is. Pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. As we're inside of 7 minutes here in regulation time. Nashville 61, Washington 30.
Keanu Maloto on that one, just keeping the pressure on Kulka, flushing him to the outside. Keanu just recently joined the team.
High motion Williams, Kulka, pass out far side, pass complete to the fullback, Desmond Maxwell. The hill topper from Western Kentucky will get forward progress to the midfield stripe, and it will be 8 yards on the pass play. It's 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, Dante Reed on the tackle to knock him into the boards.
Join our good friends at Fox 13 for Good Day Seattle. Weekdays starting at 5 a.m. We'll give you all the details and all the personnel. Make it a good day indeed. Pass it to the near side, complete to Dandy. Spins 15 down at the Washington 10-yard line. 15 yards on the pass play. 1st and 10, Nashville.
Well, Jordan Gandy's had a whale of a game here today.
Gandy, he is in triple digits. 5 receptions on 9 targets, 101 yards, and 2 TDs.
Yeah, he's running the route just straight down the dasher boards and stops on a dime and turns back. And Josh Jones, the quarterback who's in there now, finds him.
1st and goal for Nashville on the Washington Wolfpack 9-yard line. Kolka pass intended for Smith. Pass goes incomplete over the dasher boards. It's 2nd and goal.
Good coverage on that one. Josh Jones trying to just tuck it into the corner there. Leads his receiver a little bit too far out of bounds. The bright side is the Wolfpack are done seeing Tyler Kolka for the day. It's back-to-back weeks, Malik Henry and now Tyler Kolka. You're getting the elite of the league.
D getting tested. 2 receivers wide left. Smith will go in the motion, inside slot. Into the dual slot. Williams in motion. Hand off to the running back, Desmond Maxwell. Takes it across the 5 to the Washington 2-yard line.
Maxwell so agile for the big guy, lines up right behind the quarterback, just takes the pitch out to the left. Gets a solid lead block from Stefan Zabel. Number 70 right there, good seal block. Maxwell tries to cut it up and in. They stop him, and now they hand it off to him right up the middle.
Run up the middle, and the possession crosses the plane of the goal. Touchdown, Nashville Kats. Maxwell, the ball carrier, 2 yards out.
Well, they turn to the rush down here inside the 10. 2 runs, they're able to get it in.
Makes it Nashville 67, Washington 30. Point after touchdown is next. Jones at the hole. Kyle Kaplan to attempt the PAT try.
Kaplan's been out there way too much for me, JJ.
Snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we have a timeout on the field. 3 minutes, 52 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. Nashville 68, Washington 30. Say, friends, 2027 Washington Wolfpack season tickets are available. Log on to WashingtonWolfpack.com. Get the news all about us, about the team, the organization, schedule, stats, stories, the events, and click the Buy Tickets tab. You can get season tickets and single game tickets, but the season tickets are what's hot. Also, join our One Community Foundation. Get all the details and our partners, folks on the Ring of Honor. So much more. Log on to WashingtonWolfpack.com.
Yeah, I feel like we should give Desmond Maxwell a little bit of his flowers there, JG, with that touchdown. He leads AF1 in rushing touchdowns this season.
Sir.
It's not bury the fact that he's not a threat, has been all season.
Lots of weapons for Nashville, especially with a young man who's given the boot. And over end kick. It will bounce off the middle, be returned 3 yards deep, and brought out to the 5. And stop at the 7-yard line. Donye Dixon, the rebel with a cause from UNLV.
I tell you what, again, you know, when not a break is going your way, it hits the stanchion and bounces straight up in the air, and Donye has to wait for it. So he's not even able to get the time of a good return, a bounce that goes Nashville's way straight up in the air, and Dixon has to wait for the ball to come down, and by then coverage is there. Does a good job to get it out to the 7.
So Washington will get things started on this offensive series. First down, 10 to go on their own 70-yard line. Ball in between the hashes. 3 receivers on the short side in motion out to the dasher board. Pass out to McBride. Pass is incomplete. Pass intended for Akil Greer.
Well, I'll say McBride is doing an extremely good job of getting rid of the ball in a hurry. It seems like his timing with the receivers is a little bit off. It's understandable. He's only been here for a few days.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of reps in that time. It's such a fast-moving game, such a confined space.
2nd and 10. Pass near side. Akil Greer, pass complete. And forward progress stop on the Wolfpack 10-yard line. A short game, we'll call it 3. Making it 3rd down and 7. The line to gain for the Pack is their own 17-yard line.
That's one of those bread and butter routes for the Wolfpack, just the quick outs to Greer and Williams. It only gains 3 yards, but it shortens that length for the first down.
Ball in near side, hashes onto the left. Motion man up far side, dasher boards right. McBride will air it up far side. Pass, it is caught at the midfield stripe. Brandon Labana. That's for 15 yards. Move the pig, move the chains. 1st and 10, Wolfpack. Inside of 2 minutes with 1:50 to go.
He's able to use the dasher to help catch that. Let's see it again. His hands, the ball, and the wall all arrive at the same time.
As we approach a buck and a half left of regulation time. 2 receivers near side left onto the hook. Inside slot left, pass out to Deshaun Williams midfield. Complete. Across to the 19-yard line of Nashville. That may be the last play before we get to the 1-minute warning.
Derek Maxwell Jr., he's learned a lesson. It's no good to try to tackle Deshaun Williams up high. Maxwell Jr. just flies in and takes his legs out from under him.
As we have arrived to the 1-minute warning. 60 seconds left in regulation time from Angel of the Winds Arena here in Everett, Washington. Week number 13 of AF1 action. Our score, Nashville Kats 68, Washington Wolfpack 30. This is the AF1 on Fox 13 Plus, proudly brought to you by Tulalip Resort Casino. Back after this.
You want soft?
Over the boards he goes.
Wrong building.
It is a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls, speed, impact. This game doesn't slow down.
Touchdown Wolfpack!
It closes in. 8 men, nowhere to run. Hockey speed, football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long.
This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Nashville 68. Washington 30. Deshaun Williams in the motion, outside a slot on the motion. Pass is up, trying to connect. Pass goes incomplete. Trying to go for the tight end. That was Jake Oliphant, who raised his hand to declare in the strong side.
Yeah, unfortunately, Andrew McBride, he had to kind of throw that ball side saddle there. Wasn't able to square up. Throws it at an angle.
Deshaun Walden right there.
Yeah.
All over him.
Solid effort for McBride just to get rid of that football.
Third down, we'll call it 4 from the Nashville 19-yard line. McBride airs it out far side. Pass complete. Across the 15, across the 10 to Brendan Labata. Down to the Nashville 7-yard line. Move the pig, move the chains. First and goal, Washington.
Nice rhythm on that one. McBride getting rid of it quickly to. Oh, Stevens is checked in. Tyler Stevens, the receiver on that one. And now the Wolfpack wants to take a timeout with 27 seconds to go. And it would be just cosmetic, obviously, at this point, but it would be nice to get in the end zone here.
Go out on a positive note.
Well, McBride has started to look a little bit more comfortable on last drive and this drive. And we talked about him coming in from Beaumont, hasn't played in like a month or more. Just jumps into a game here against the top team in the league without a lot of preparation. So, yeah, McBride showed me some good things. He's just kind of put in a tough spot here against one of the top team in the league. And you know how crucial timing is with these routes, and so he just needs some time to get acclimated to his receivers.
Plays so intricate in the smallest of confines. First and goal, Wolfpack on the Nashville 8-yard line. Flag thrown on a play. I think that we had a defender go into the neutral zone. That would be the preliminary indication from what I saw. Somebody shot through the gap. Let's find out.
And you're correct, sir. Take a look at the replay here. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Deshaun Walden, he's not just in the neutral zone. He's a step into the backfield on that one.
From Shorter University, 6 foot, 240 pounders, so that'll move the football half the distance to the goal. First and goal, Wolfpack on the Nashville 4-yard line. Deshaun Williams in the motion, inside slot left. McBride paps it up over the top, and it is incomplete. Tyler Stevens getting his first look tonight.
Well, Tyler usually pulls down that extremely difficult acrobatic catch. I'm surprised almost he didn't get that.
6'6", 237-pounder, the Tiger from Missouri. From Columbia, the state capital. Second and goal for the Wolfpack. Stevens in the motion, the far side, passes up and beyond the reach of the intended receiver. So Greer and Deshaun Williams were in the neighborhood, and that will be the last play of the game as the clock hits zeros. What a ball game tonight for the Music City Kitties, making the way here to the Pacific Northwest and defeating the Washington Wolfpack by a final score of 68-30. Let's get you the quick team stats and some individual statistics before we call it a night. First downs in the ball game for Nashville, 15, Washington 9. Total plays, Nashville 43, Washington 44. Total yards, Nashville Cats 394, Washington Wolfpack at 138. Tyler Kolka for Nashville had a very solid night. 20 of 33 passing for 368 yards and 5 touchdowns. Combination of Avi Magalay and Andrew McBride passing tonight, a rough go. 17 of 42 for 128 yards, 1 TD, 5 interceptions thrown by the Pack tonight. Rushing yards, Nashville 32, Washington 20. Penalties in the ball game, Nashville 8 for 67, Washington 5 for 40. Turnovers, turnover laden and ridden tonight. Wolfpack had 6 turnovers, 1 fumble lost, 5 interceptions. For Nashville, had 2 fumbles lost and 1 INT thrown. A quick look at the receiving stats tonight. 2 Nashville Cats in double figures. Jordan Gandy, 6 receptions and 10 targets, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns, his longest at 43. Kendall Williams, he was perfect, 5 for 5, 100 yards, even. His longest reception of 42 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving top receiver, Akil Greer. A rough night for AG. 7 receptions on 17 targets, 49 yards. Deshaun Williams, 5 receptions on 8 targets, 36 yards. Tyler Stevens had 2 receptions and